Welcome back. This is for students who might have missed the lesson, or it's a quick lesson. So this is a bad example of what not to do for your presentation. So a lot of times we just copy paste it or type it into the actual slide, and then people have to read it, and it looks like this. And it looks really ugly. Like it's really small font, and then you just read off the font, off the slide, and it's very boring for people who are in the audience. Instead, what we want you to do is I want you to label each slide. So even on your grade sheet, when you're looking at your instructions, your grade sheet's right here. Your grade sheet tells you how many slides you need. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what's supposed to be on those 5 slides? Right here. All of those things need to be on each of those slides. And so you can see here how we're going to label it. So the first slide is the title slide. Down here in the speaker notes. So down here in the bottom, it's the speaker notes. You take and drag this little bar up, and then you can type in title slide. Then after that, you type in introduction slide. And the introduction slide has 2 things. Again, those 2 things are looking at your grade sheet, the hook, attention getter, and the thesis, right? So here we're going to type that in. Here's hook, and here's thesis. Now, where did I get this from? Now, I can just, if you did type it on the slide, I can just take it out of here. I'm going to cut it out of here, out of the main area, and then I'm going to paste it in the bottom where it says hook, right there. Now I have the attention getter down there. And then I'm going to take my thesis out and put it down there. But now my slide looks very boring. If I hit slideshow, it's a white slide. So what am I supposed to do with the slide? Well, if you look back on your grade sheet, you can see here the bottom one says visuals. Visuals is talking about how are the slides made, and the slides all should be 24 point with only a little bit of text, just a few words, and then you should focus on one dominant quality graphic. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to go to insert image and then search the web for it, and I can find a teacher teaching here. And then I could put that in. So if I like that picture, I would just go ahead and insert that picture, okay? And then I'm gonna move it over to the side, and I'm gonna change my font so it's nice and big and colored right. And so now when I hit slideshow, it's so much more interesting than before. Now I can read off of my slides, read off of my speaker notes. So my speaker notes will be off of this thing here on the side, and you're presenting the big screen here. So even though when you're doing your presentation, you're going to read off the little thing, and then you're going to show everyone the big screen. All right? Hope that helps. And please work on finishing your slides by Wednesday.